G'day, it's Joel Rasmussen for Southern Cross Combat. I'm here with Mr. Aldin Bates. Aldin, I'm just going to jump into it. How ecstatic are you right now?
How's what, sorry?
Ecstatic are you right now? Ecstatic.
Oh, mate, oh my God. I've just watched one of my best training partners. It feels like a little brother, Frankie. Ryan and Frankie are the most beautiful human beings, best training partners. They're just such good lads. I was just chatting with Ross Pearson over there. Like, they come up, they're down, they win, they lose. They're always back in the gym. They're the most solid. This couldn't happen to a better person. And then to make it even better, I was just backstage with him and telling him to work that knee. We were just drilling it for like half an hour. I'm not taking any credit, but he's obviously been working on it. But that was the last thing we spoke about just before. 4 rounds in to land that is incredible. Incredible. And like I said to Frankie and to anyone that's listening, he's got the opportunity now to rule Australia at this weight class for a long time until he gets the big shout. He's got everything. He's got personality, fight style, fan favourite. He will be the next. He will be the next big show person.
Now, of course, it was an incredibly...
That's the brothers as well, Ryan and Frankie. But Frankie's obviously, he's got that little edge on him, so happy.
Now, of course, it was a hard-fought battle. It was very tough in there. When he pulls that out, as you kind of touched on, 4 rounds into a fight, he's in the thick of it, he's in the heat, and you know that you've been drilling it, and he busts it out. Like, what goes through your head when that happens?
Incredible. From the onlookers, Frankie's got a thing where it's a bit like DDP fighting tomorrow. He looks tired. It gives this look on him, and he looks tired. But that same look, he could go for an hour at the heavy, hard pace at which he does. So I don't know why. It's just a different. I always tell the boys, however you look and you portray, that's how you feel. But he looks tired, but he will keep coming with venom from the beginning to the end. So it's incredible. It's incredible to pull that out of the 4th round is incredible. But like you say, the guy's giving him so much pressure, but the guy is playing his game. He's wrestling. He's sitting on him. He's like a big wet blanket. He's not really. We're working on. People take you down. Everyone gets taken down. Someone comes on top of you. They will want to advance, attack, strike, damage. When someone takes you down and gets on top of you and they don't try and cause damage, it makes it hard, it makes it boring, it's my worst fight. You've seen my fights. Barca, you know that's someone's style, but yeah, it's hard to fight against that. It's hard to concentrate for that whole time.
Now, of course, this was not the first time Frank had fought for this title. As his training partner, as someone who sees him day in, day out, when you look at the man that stepped in there the first time for this title versus the man who stepped in the second time.
Here he is now. Drill it. We're just talking about you. Pulling messages walking past. The difference of Frankie this time and that time, there is no difference. He's the same. He's a savage. It's the difference of dance partner. You've got someone so special here where. You out of the picture now with Dana White Series, UFC. I can't see anyone else doing what you've done to Frankie until he meets that UFC, that highest level. So it's not so much what he's done differently. He's had wins, he's had losses. He just trains so hard in the gym. Obviously, same as you. I hear a lot about you, and that's the difference. That's the difference between the top echelon of fighters is they don't get disheartened. They just keep going. They keep going. I've had wins, I've had losses. You can't take your ball and go home. You have to keep going, and that's the guys where you see hit the next level. You never hit the next level without a big loss. So you lose, you win, then you hit the next level. You have to keep pumping, you keep firing hard. But yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, on Frank, well, like bloody hell, he's improved like tenfold every time I see him. Great guy, amazing athlete, and he just keeps striving for success. You know, I tip my hat to him for that. You know, obviously, me and Frank, we've got nothing against each other. You know, we're both professionals. We both fought a while ago, and it is what it is. You know, and he deserves it. He worked hard for this, and as we've seen, you know, he worked hard and proved himself. He got it done in the 4th round, knee to the face. You can't say anything bad about that. You know.
Mr. Drillich, you were going somewhere and when we grabbed you, so thank you for that. I'll probably grab you in a moment, but feel free to do whatever you were doing, by the way. I'll talk to you in a moment. Yeah, little Easter egg there. Obviously, as I said, you're aesthetic because your friend won. However, you were meant to be fighting tonight. How is it to be here and not be in the cage?
It's a strange emotion. You want to be there for your friends. I'm here for the boys as much as I can be. But my selfish brain, I should be main event. It should be a welterweight title fight. I should have the 2 titles tonight. So I get around that by helping the other boys out. Otherwise, I'm pissed off, and I'm pissed off with the opponent. I'm pissed off the reason that he's pulled out. I think it's bullshit. So I've said to a few of the boys, all right, you're injured now, but I'll wait for you. You can run, but you can't hide. So it is what it is. People get injured, I understand. I've been injured in my life. Never pulled out in a fight injured, but I've been injured in my life, so I know it happens. But it's hard. It's hard to take, especially where I am now in my career, where I've got a small window. I need to fight the best in the country. You give me the best in the country, I'll fight them. The guys, Eternal guys, brilliant. They offered me good guys, but not good enough. Not good enough from the title. It's got to be the top 3 guys in the country. Like that's all I can sign to the contract to fight for. That's where I'm at, and that's not me saying I'm better than anyone else, but it's hard to put the amount of commitment that I need to put into it if it's not worth it. There's a risk reward of everything in life, but that's where I'm at. That's protecting my family, my record, there's people that are calling you out and asking to fight. You don't deserve it. Some of the people the names that got mentioned. I remember, no disrespect, I remember doing this when I was younger. You shoot your shot, but like you've got to earn the fucking shot before you start mentioning names, and that's what you got to do. Now I'm looking to people above me. There's people having a good chat just a minute ago. UFC now, little Frenchy fucking Kevin Doucette in UFC. I'd smoke this little bastard, and he knows it. There's people there, but then he can say the same to me. I'm punching up, but that's the name. That's what you got to do. That's the game. So if this gets across any of the city kickboxing boys, Kevin knows I'd smoke him, and he knows it. So that's the type of trajectory I'd like to head towards. So yeah, that was a long-winded answer, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm annoyed I'm not fighting for the title, but I can only fight the best guys. Say if I've got 10 fights left in me, I only want to fight the best in the country. And if you look at my record, I've only fought the best in the country. My whole record, win or loss, I've only fought the best guys. So that's the way we're going to go. That's the direction we're going with.
Nothing wrong with a long-winded answer. They want to hear from you more than they want to hear from me. I don't know if you've heard about this. I've heard a rumor that Kitt Campbell is not fighting for a title in another promotion that you currently hold. Your reaction makes me think that maybe you hadn't heard that. I'm not going to say it's gospel, but I've heard that may not be happening. What are your thoughts on that? Have they reached out to you at all? He's
not fighting for a title, as in the interim title that's coming up.
Yes.
As in, why is he not fighting? This is news to me. You've just caught me off guard. But go on. Is he? Who's not fighting and why?
I've heard that Kitt Campbell has had to pull out of that fight.
Oh wow! Wow!
Heard. It's not.
I'm not denying it. I just said things happen. And people get injured. It's all the time. So that means Kaleb Rideout is vacant to fight for September.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. So what was the question?
Just if you knew that,
No.
and what are your thoughts on it? Maybe is that something that's in the future?
Well, if I'm honest, Kaleb Rideout, Stitch, they're the ones that keep pulling out fights. So Kitt's, I can tell you now, Kitt's a savage. Kitt's a tough fucking man. All the guys at that level are tough. No one's like fucking tougher than each other. But I know Kitt to a degree, and if he's injured, he's injured. With the other guys, I don't know him well enough to know they're injured. Stitt, I heard he was injured before, or not injured. I heard he wasn't fighting before this fight got announced. And me and him, Kaleb Rideout, I've still never heard to this day why I never got to fight him last year. So unless, like for me, if I'm injured, you're going to know. You're going to see fucking pictures on my x-ray, or you're going to see doctor report of a torn ligament. Like, you need a good reason to not fight. But I didn't know that anyway about Kitt, and I hope he gets. I was hoping, to be honest, to be fighting Kitt after that fight. So yeah, I'll do some research and see what's going on. Reach out to my team and their team and see what's going on. So yeah, okay, that throws the welterweight up in the mix a little bit. Yeah, okay. So Kaleb's looking for an opponent. Yeah, okay.
Aldin,
what's your thoughts on that?
I think you should do whatever's best for you. I think it's.
What would you like to see as an Australian high-level pundit? You know all the fights, you know all the teams. What would you like to see?
I think double champ unification is awesome. And I think it makes whoever does that undeniable.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. That being said, whatever choice you make, I'll support. Aldin, I thank you very much for the time. I hope the information I gave you is correct. I'd heard it, but I'm pretty sure. Thank you very much. Let me know if it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is.
You'll fucking find out.
Aldin, thank you so much, man.